So open our hearts as the young people minister in the case of the reluctant innkeeper.
And my announcement is kind of it's a little sad. We're missing one person today, Roman Chicatano, because he woke up with pink eye and his eye all glued shut. And he did such a good job. And he was going to sing a duet along with Seth Hummel, but Seth manned up and he's going to do it by a solo, okay? So, but we'll still miss Roman today.
Hear ye. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Jody Justice is presiding in Bethlehem Court.
And who are you?
I'm here to prosecute this case. Here's my bill.
Sam Shepard, attorney at law and part-time shepherd. Okay, whatever. I see the jury is in place.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm passing out. Passing out a scroll for Sam to read so we can get this case officially started.
The People versus the Reluctant Innkeeper. The people call their first witness to the stand, Hee-Haw a Donkey. State your name and occupation.
My name is Hee-Haw a Donkey. I'm a donkey and a part-time tour guide.
Proceed.
Well, it happened this way. Mary and Joseph were going to Bethlehem since Caesar Augustus had just passed the tax and everyone had to be registered for the census.
Yes, tell us everything.
I didn't think we would ever find a place to stay that night since all the rooms were filled, but at last we came upon a small inn at Bethlehem. I can still hear the two words the innkeeper said ringing in my ears. No vacancy.
Miles and miles we traveled along a dusty road. I was witness to it all as I carried their load. And at last we came upon a place to lay our heads. The keeper of the inn came out, and this is what he said. There's no room for you tonight. There's not a single room beside your late at checkout time. Tomorrow is at noon. So hit the road and don't look back. I'm busy, can't you see? There's no room in the inn tonight. We have no vacancy. There's no room for you tonight. There's not a single
love when I get to say that. You'll have your turn, but right now I'm dying. Dying to hear more of the story.
I call the next witness to the stand, Malachi Mutton. State your name and occupation.
I'm Malachi Mutton, full-time sheep and part-time rug cleaner.
Rug cleaner.
I completely understand how to keep wool spotless.
Okay, tell us about the events on the night of December 24th.
Well, I was with my friends being watched by some shepherds. All of a sudden, the sky filled with a bright light. We weren't sure what it was at first.
He's guilty. Guilty of telling a miraculous and wonderful story. So let's recap. Mary and Joseph were riding a donkey into Bethlehem. No room in the inn. Shepherds and sheep in the field. And God had angels tell the glorious birth of the Messiah. Where was he born?
That's the most important part of the story, Your Honor. I call the next witness to the stand, the reluctant innkeeper. State your name and occupation.
I'm Benjamin Holliday, innkeeper and used camel salesman.
Seems like everyone in this town is a part-time job.
Gotta work hard to pay those taxes. Proceed. Your Honor, members of the jury, please hear my side of the story. Yes, Bethlehem was busy that night, and I wish I could have found room in my inn for the young couple.
We don't need excuses, sir, just the facts. Did you know Mary was going to have a baby?
Joseph told me, but I didn't believe him at first until I saw her on the donkey where she looked very tired.
And then?
I couldn't just throw someone out of the room for the night, so I let Mary and Joseph stay in my stable for the night where it was warm, where I just put down some new hay.
But you were reluctant to let them stay in your inn. And that, sir, is in violation of Bethlehem Code number 982.
I know I was reluctant, but I did find them a place to stay, and I learned that God can turn a stable into a cathedral.
Are you up against the wall or feeling mighty small? There's no room in the inn and you need someone to call. Don't call information, 'cause God has got the plan. We don't have to worry, 'cause when we can change things around. God can change things around. God sent His Son, the Holy One, to change things around. Jesus is love. He's come from heaven above. Down is up and up is down. Our God can change things around. God can change things around. Our God can change things around. God sent His Son, the Holy One, to change things around. Jesus is love. He's come from heaven above. And down is up and up is down. Our God can change things around. Change things around. Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Our God can change things around.
That's terrible. Terrible that the song can't last longer. It was beautiful, and I love the message.
Yes, Your Honor. The stable for Mary and Joseph didn't seem perfect, but God used it to bring His Son into the world in the humblest of ways. God can make miracles out of the simple things. He can turn bad into good.
I think I'm getting it. And when God sent His Son into the dark world, He really changed things around.
That's right, Your Honor. Because of what happened that night in Bethlehem, the world will never be the same.
It's all because of Bethlehem. We sing the song of joy. And God has come to us within His little baby boy. It's all because
prosecution rests.
Really?
Yes, my mommy says it's time for my nap.
But the jury must vote first. Given the fact that the innkeeper did find a place for Mary and Joseph to stay that night, even though he was reluctant at first, what say you? Is the innkeeper guilty or not guilty of violating Bethlehem Code number 982?
Yes! Thank you, and Your Honor. Now I'm going to make a whole chains of ends, or my name's not Benjamin Holiday.
I'm having a stroke. A stroke of genius. You can name the hotel chain Holiday Inn.
I'd rather name it after my wife,
What's her name?
Ramada.